Welcome to Drum and Drummer, a podcast focused on drums, drumming and drummers. I'm George Pickering and that's Ben Winty, and we are both professional drummers in this business we call music. So stick around and join us as we pass the time whilst trying to stay in time.
Do you want to talk about the day the music died?
Yes.
My gig. Welcome to Drum and Drummer. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon and good night.
Yeah.
Truman Show.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
yeah.
You're in a different place to usual.
Yes. I'm in Little Piggy Studios
Yes.
in the dark.
Which can only mean the in-laws are in town.
It's Christmas Day. I've got to go tune my snares. See you in a couple of hours. Get the Yule log out.
Yeah. Ben, we're having dinner. I know, and it looks great.
It looks great, but the acrylite has been giving me jip. Yeah. Yes, I'm in Little Piggy Studios. Reasons being,
Yeah.
one, better internet.
Okay.
I think I've got better internet out here. Got its own sort of separate line from the house, and I'm busting 500 meg out here because where my computer is in the house, it's really far away from the router. Couldn't be further away. And there's loads of doors shut. There's loads of Lego in the way.
Yeah. Cats.
I was getting weak, and I thought I'll give it a pop in here, innit? In my dungeon.
Yeah.
Music dungeon.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Well, speaking of dungeon, the first thing I noticed is it's very dark in there. It's currently 5:30 and we're approaching summer, and it looks... I can't remember. There's not windows, or is there windows?
No windows.
No.
I mean, the building has windows, but they've all been boarded up.
Yeah, big time.
From the outside, you go, ooh, nice little garage with some windows.
Yeah.
Inside, no daylight. No daylight at all.
Exactly.
Absolute vampire's dream in here.
But that is how you function, you know?
Yeah.
I say, you know? As we know, you're a blinds and curtains man, you know?
So you're a blind man.
Well, you may as well be some of the time, you know? The
Yeah.
darkness you live in. We haven't discussed what we're going to talk about. We haven't even made a plan. We just jumped on, started talking.
Jumped in, dived on in. The water is warm. Join us.
Yeah.
Just for a swim.
In the pool of... What's the pool that makes you younger?
Ooh, what, the Fountain of Eternal Youth? Is that it?
Fountain of Eternal Youth. That's the one. Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the day the music died?
Yes.
My gig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Let's start with that. With that.
Oh, George. Oh, George.
It's great already. Okay.
Yeah.
But a few questions before it begins. It's going to be one of probably two bands. Is it wonder year or freshman year?
Freshmen.
Okay. Who's actually? I'll just let you tell it, and then I just wanted to scope it out.
Okay. I'll precede this with I guess I've been having a little bit of a crisis of a minor career crisis.
Right.
Right. And that's a strong term, even though I put minor in there. Where I think now 40 and I've had my surgery and we've been talking about nostalgia. We've been talking about the sort of phases of your life.
Yep.
And starting to now I'm in phase 4, as we all know.
Stage 4, yep.
Phase 4. Stage 4 makes it sound like cancer.
It does, yeah. Shouldn't say that.
Phase 4 makes it sound like the Avengers. So it's really different words, different meanings.
Yeah. Number 4 makes it sound like just a number. But if you put Mambo in front of it, you could be like, hey, the next one's going to be a hit tune with Mambo number 5.
1, 2, 3, and 4 are okay.
Yeah, they're all right Mambos. But have you heard Mambo number 5?
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, big time. Anyway, so kind of thinking ahead, and I'm actually with admin world. I've been tweaking spreadsheets, making life more efficient. I've done my tax return already.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah. I'm also starting to think ahead about, properly thinking about sort of savings and pensions and things like that,
Yeah.
It's chosen a career that really doesn't align itself well with financial security for the future.
No.
However, with the physical sort of challenges I've had playing, because my shoulders give me problems as well.
Christ.
and just generally people of my vintage who I do a lot of these gigs with, we're thinking like, when are we getting out of this? Can't do this forever. Just physically can't do it forever. So what's the the end game? What's getting out of here? It's gonna be like, anyway. The gigs I've had this year, they've been hard because of my recovery, but you kind of think, but fundamentally you got to do that equation. The 3 M's, we've talked about this before: music, money, mates. Right?
Yep.
As long as you hit 2 of the 3, you're okay.
Yeah.
And at the moment, the functions, the weddings, a big M, money. Big M. And when I done my tax return, it's like, fucking hell, that is so much of my income has come from playing weddings.
Yeah.
That it's a huge gap to fill.
Yeah.
Gap to fill. So, okay, keep doing them. Keep doing them.
You got to make £12,570 somehow. You know?
Yeah. Tops.
And no more.
Rishi, that's all I made, mate.
Yeah.
That's all I made.
Yeah.
Give me a handout. I can't leave the house. The good old days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you think, well, keep going. The gigs this year have been fine. They've been fine. So we had a gig on Saturday of freshman year. Original lineup, nice and local. Lovely.
How local?
Fishbourne.
Fuck, that's beautiful. That's the dream.
Beautiful.
Wait, where in Fishbourne?
Fishbourne Centre.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That sort of thing. Yeah. Anyway, so I had 2 days of recording booked in for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Both 10 till 4. Recording a singer from a band called Grimgots, power metal stuff. I tracked the vocals, really good. Done loads of work with them. That's a really nice session. Now the gig on Saturday a few weeks ago, they're like, "Can you get there at 4 o'clock, but finish at 10?"
Ooh.
So we were like, "Yeah, that's fine. We'll do 4 till 10.
Yeah.
Don't need to change the dosh. Keep that the same." So I said to Andy, "Look, can we just shift 9 till 3? Yeah, fine, perfect." So I record 9 till 3. Neil picked me up on his way. 20-minute drive to the gig.
Lovely.
Yeah. Now, I'll proceed this with what I, maybe optimistically, what I thought the gig would be.
Right.
Okay. So it was a wedding. But it was a surprise wedding.
What?
Yeah, a surprise wedding. So it was told to us in our itinerary that this was a surprise wedding. So the guests thought they were going to a party.
Right.
Didn't know the couple got married.
Right.
Or were attending a wedding.
Hence the word surprise.
And then it would be revealed to them, hey, either this is our wedding or we got married, so come celebrate our wedding.
Yeah.
Now, in my head, and I think the head of the other two bandmates, we thought, well, they want us there early because they want us all set up before the guests arrive, right? They want, and then everyone will arrive. So we thought, well, we'll get there at 4. We'll set up, sound check. No one will be there. And then all the guests will arrive and be like, hey, there's a party and there's a band here. Yeah. And then, boom, we got married or we're getting married right now. Whoa, crazy.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's all celebrate. And
at
have a
this
great
point,
time.
I assume all the listeners are wondering, how does this go wrong? Because I can't figure out which bit it is. You've quickly, just foreshadowing wise, you've alluded to your, the music dies. You've talked about your health. Could be something to do with your health. Could be a back thing happened on stage. I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but I'm all ears. So,
okay. So we turn up to the Fishbourne Centre, and it's like a kind of modernish community centre sort of thing. We make our way in. Now, this is what we first appear to, approach. There's a big sort of hall with a stage, and it's empty. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's a lovely sized hall. Lovely little stage for us to set up on. It's really good. It's always nice to have a stage at these sorts. Usually you're just plonked on the floor in a fucking corner.
Yeah. On the grass.
On the uneven grass. Yeah.
We're in a marquee. Can't we just go on this little bit of straw material? No, you're on the grass.
You're on the grass with the teepee just angled right above your head, so you're fucking hunchback. So we're like, okay, well, let's go to the bar and let's just say, hey, with the, like you do, hey, with the band. Now, en route to the bar, I saw a couple of posters for a party that were pointing away from this lovely hall.
Right.
And I saw a lot of kind of parents my age and younger with push chairs. And I thought, well, there's other people in this community centre, you know, doing things. So I thought, oh, there must be a kids' party this afternoon. And then eventually, you know, there'll be this big surprise wedding in the hall. So we go to the bar, hey, with the band for the, you know, the event tonight. Oh, yeah, if you want to head down and turn right, the hall was left. Right was the party.
Right.
The posted party. Okay. So walk through. Now we walked into this room. It's kind of like a bar with a room, some tables and chairs. And it just looked like 5 families with their kids were having a drink and just sat down.
Yeah.
I said, oh, the bride, she's wearing a pink jumpsuit. We found her jumpsuit.
Got you.
Yeah, overalls kind of thing.
Yeah.
Found her. And this is where we start going, oh no, this is the party. But then maybe a little glimmer before you go, well, maybe this will clear out and then they'll set up for the, you know, they've got this room booked from 4. First thing she said to us, yeah, not as many people have turned up as we hoped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the first thing.
Right.
Okay. Now, just to the back of the bar was this small function room with a table with, I'm going to say it, shit decorations on it. You know, it looks like a 10-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah.
Right. And no stage, just at one end, a TV on the wall playing radio through the skybox. Right.
Yeah.
5 families with some kids, just a smattering of people.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the guests.
Right.
There's no one coming.
No.
This is it. They're already here.
Yeah.
It's not very many of them. Fuck. None of them look like they'll be up for pop punk.
Oh God.
I said, oh, if you just want to set up in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just in the corner of this small little funky room. There's no vibe. There's no decor. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we could drive around the back. It was an easy load in. So we sort of set up, sound checked. It was quite loud, you know.
Yeah.
Inappropriate at 5 o'clock, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then in the bar, where all the few people were, they played a video revealing they got married.
Right.
Right. So you could hear like, oh, there's a surprise. It's like, this is it. It's like fucking 20 adults and 10 children.
Yeah.
And then while we were setting up, kind of next to this TV with the skybox, one of the people came in, and obviously they can't hear it next door. Like it's in a different room. And she just turned it up. She was like, we can't hear it next door. Just turned this telly up with the radio, like right next to us. She was like, oh, is that annoying? Yeah, a little bit.
Wait, turn what up? Say that again. So
Sky TV
whilst you
with music on.
Whilst you were
setting up, because they wanted music, but they couldn't hear it because it was in a different room.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was no music at the bar. There was no speakers. There was no hi-fi system. There was, can we just turn the radio up on the skybox in the room next door right next to where you're setting up?
Jesus.
Like, I mean, you can. It's a bit annoying though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, anyway, we finished setting up. And they literally said, like, they wanted us to play between 6 and 9, you know.
Yeah.
3:40s. They had a food truck, which fair was the highlight, really, because it was a lovely burger and chips.
Nice.
Got to 6. Do you want us to start now? Maybe give it a good bit. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we went on at 6:20.
Yeah.
We changed it to 2 hours with their rebooks. It's like, fucking hell. I mean, we were actively discussing, like, they might just say, cheers for coming. But
yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
No first dance or anything like that. So we just start playing at 6:20 to no one, to an empty room.
Wait, where have they? Why?
Well, they're in the bar,
right?
Separate room, or they're outside,
right?
And we're in a sort of transition room. You walk through our room to go from the bar to outside.
Got ya.
But no one's in our room because it is loud. It's 6:20.
Yeah.
And we're playing Buzzcocks. Do you know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we soldiered through.
Yeah.
And then we had a little break, and it was like fuck it, let's just go back on. Quarter to 8. We went
Mm.
second set started 7:45. I mean, we were cutting songs.
Yeah, of course
We
you
were
were.
cutting songs. We finished playing at 8:30.
Mm.
8:30. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe for a few songs, the bride and 2 friends were in the room,
Yeah.
but 97% of that performance was to an empty room.
Wow.
Just to an empty room, and you're just like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
And then it got to 8:30. We played tribute.
Mm.
We were like, didn't put any music on.
No.
It's dead.
Yeah.
People were leaving in the break. People
Yeah.
were leaving at 7:30.
Yeah.
You know, don't put any music on. Bride came in, turned the lights on, started packing up. We were like, great, we're off.
Fucking hell.
So we were on the road at night. I got home at 9:25. I thought, oh, maybe I'll be back in time for match of the day. I had an hour. I had an hour before match of the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my, full pay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know, I did a recording session that day of 6 hours. You know, and I worked really hard in that,
Mm. Mm.
and then I did that for 6 hours, and I got paid way much more money. And it was just. Thing was, it was easy.
Yeah.
It was really easy. There was no stress. There was no drama. It was really close to my house. Turn up, set up, sound check, burger, play, break, play, go.
Mm.
You know, a dream.
Yeah.
But you play into an empty room. You just play into an empty room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's very hard not to go, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If this is what I'm doing, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yet, I will do it because I want the money.
Mm.
But music, it's just, I really wanted to have the agency be there.
Mm.
Be like, when you think we don't care, when you think we don't put any effort into our Instagram, or we show disdain or things for this type of gig, for these weddings, these functions. 1, we've been doing it for 14 years, so we're due that. 2, we're physically fucked and we're over 40. 3, because this is the shit you're sending us out to.
Yeah.
Sending us out to play to a fucking empty room.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Like, you feel guilty taking their money.
Yeah, you do. I think that's it.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they spent 1,500 quid. You're like, I mean, what? And you want to sit down and go, what were you expecting, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you expecting to happen? People didn't turn up because they didn't know it was your fucking wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not going to the Fishbowl Centre for a party at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking final scores on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's a sunny Saturday.
it's a sunny Saturday. Oh, George, you just think, oh Christ, really? But I'm tied in. I'm tied in because I need the money.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Oh God, what a real. However, then Neil said on the way back, he said, "Would you rather do a banging gig 2 hours away with a midnight finish, or that?" And I was like, "I'd do that.
Yeah.
I'd do that. I was home at 9:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd do that.
Yeah.
Plenty of money in the tin." But the dreams are fucking in the bin, though, aren't they? That really is the definition of money in the tin. Dreams
It really
in the
is. There's so many. I mean, firstly, yeah, that is devastating, soul crushing, draining. There's so many things about that though, because I played one of the Laney gigs we did, the one in Liverpool. Here's a sort of alluding to that. People were just having their own chats. It was a bit like when we did that gig in Southsea. Remember when everyone was coked up and people were just kind of like, it was like we were there, but it was like they didn't know there was a band on stage. And it just makes you not able to, you're like, I'm getting nothing from this audience, so I'm not playing well.
Zero connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you watch people play big gigs and they look like they're having, like, oh, fucking, he's laying into it. I'm like, I'm not surprised. It's 10,000 people looking at him dancing. Do you know what I mean? How is he not laying into it when it's like...
I stopped doing drum fills.
Yeah. Well, why would you?
There's no point. Oh, I'll just do them on the snare.
Yeah.
There's no point in going around the toms.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it's come to.
Yeah.
Just pulling my punches now. Just fuck it. Just play the beat, get out.
Yeah, literally. Fuck. But you're right. You know, you got paid. But I do get what you mean about feeling bad. And you're like, they paid for this. I did one last year, or the year before, with Mark Smith and Ben Y. and it was a wedding in like a social club, and it was just dire. Like it was the same sort of vibe as what you said. There was about 4 tables of people. It's probably about 20 or 30 people there, and I was thinking if I was to get married, I'd either want a big huge wedding, or do what you did and just go away and do it, and it's just about getting married to that person. But the in between, oh my god, it can be so shit. Like that one I did, or your one, where it's just like, hey, let's get some people together. And I think if you half-ass a wedding, that can happen. What you've had, and it's just like, you may as well have just send an email, send a newsletter. Hey, we got married, just to let you know.
Just put the reveal video on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
They save money.
Save so much
just
money.
send it to your mate.
Yeah.
WhatsApp. There you go.
Yeah.
We got married. Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
Oh, bloody hell.
well, there you go.
But other than that, I've had a lovely time.
Oh, good.
Our recording session on the weekend was great.
Yeah.
That was really good fun. I've been in the studio today. I've been working on the musical. I've been tootling on the horns, mate. Can you see my trombone there?
Look at that.
Yeah. I've been tooting on the horns, boy. And yeah.
That's good. You're getting back into the swing of it.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying that side of things. Like I'm, getting stuck in the musical. I'm mixing this album at the moment. Just going well. I've had some good recording sessions. My spreadsheets are fire. Do you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
mate, I've done some dirty shit on one of my spreadsheets. It's just like, oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Fucking
glad.
love it. I've done my tax return.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
But then you go and do that on Saturday night. You're like, forget it.
Yeah. But that makes the most money.
Yeah. That's the conundrum. That's the conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to
Do you know
replace.
what? When you were on about the what's your exit strategy and when you're gonna leave, it just reminds me of that Jamie Carragher clip where he's like, you gotta leave the football before the football leaves you. It's a bit like that. You're at that point, you got to leave the function gigs because I think you do want it to be like, right, we've had a good run. I'm just going to manage all my bands now and I'm not going to play anymore. Rather than you get to 47 and, you've had a third back surgery for some reason and shoulders falling out, and they're like, I don't know about this guy, So, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because it's something to think about, When you were 20-something, you weren't thinking like this.
No. I mean, but it's when you do anything for a long period of time, isn't it? Like, I mean, this is the longest I've done something for. Whether it like blacksmiths or just recording or music. Like, this is the longest period of my life of doing very similar things. So at some point you're going to be despondent to it. And the physicality. But I think. Keep doing. I think I've just finished mixing new freshman year promo, so I think for me, like this is the last promo push in the wedding. Like Decade is new promo. That's new people now.
Yeah,
they're off. I don't need to go and do that live anymore.
No.
Wonder Year's still pretty fresh, busy.
Yep. Freshman
year, like the promo's 6 years old now, so like let's rebump that. Let's give that another push, and then that's probably the last. Throw of the function band ball, as it were, and just ride it out. I think another 5 years, and in that 5 years, try and fill the gap financially.
Yeah,
and make have a transition, have a sort of plan for a transition, really. But then you do some gigs and they're just really good.
Yeah,
they're really good.
Yeah.
So it swings around, but most of the shit. That was a really shit one.
I had a weird one last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, in London, for the 80s lot. It was a
in London
45th anniversary of a company, the Wedding Gallery in Marylebone or something, I don't know. And it's weird London gigs, isn't it? Because they fill me, and I don't know about you, but with a pang of anxiety when you see how central it is, and you go, where am I parking? Where am I parking? I don't, could be a great pay, there's a lot of good things to this. One set, 7 till 8, done. That's good, isn't it? That's great. But where are you going to park? And everything about London is just a bit trickier. So it's like we get there, and obviously the drive into, it was so central. It was like Google Maps was just go basically a line from Brighton to the gig, So you go up through Crawley, up, keep going. And then rather than M25 left or right, it's just keep going up, boy. Keep going up. And then you'll get there, And so we get there. And the load-in is weird. Instantly, first thing, we pull up outside this gate on the double red lines, And
that's when you know you're in Central.
Yeah, exactly. And we said to the guy, we're like, hey, we're the band. And he was like, oh, right, well, yeah, you can't park around here until like 5:30. That's when the road becomes, like you can park on the street. And we were like, but we can load in, right? He was like, I think so. We were like, yes, we can. What do you mean? What? We're on at set, right, we're going to start getting stuff in. Then I had to find somewhere to park. I found a car park around the corner, and I'd seen on Google. I was like, oh, this looks all right. And then I get in. Once I'm through the gate, the guy was like, oh, just to let you know, we close at 7:30. I was like, what do you mean you close at 7:30? He's like, oh, yeah, that's when I leave. So just make sure you're back by 7. And I'm like, okay. I was like, I've started paying now, have I? Right, okay. I was like, I'll park there for a bit. So I come back. But then I got lost on my 5-minute walk back to the venue because there's, it's so many skyscrapers or whatever, or just tall buildings. Google Maps goes, I don't know where I am, And then so I came back, got back to the venue, and then they were like, oh, you need to sign a QR code to prove that you're here. I'm like, you can see I'm here. Why is everything so extra in London? I know it's London, but I'm here. What am I signing in for? And then we had to sound check, and then I had to move the car onto the street, but even that was tricky because I had to park like 10 minutes from the venue, and then you just you've got that in your head. And it was a weird gig. It was the boomiest room ever. They couldn't do any treatment to the room, they told us. So it was literally like, when you're doing a sound check and you check the drums and the bass player checks his bass or her bass, and then they were like, all right, can you do both of you together? And I hadn't had my ears in yet, and it was Jamie starts playing, and I was like, that's just noise. That's so reverby. It's like, he's like, join in. I'm like, I don't know, I can't hear what you're playing. But the funniest part of the gig was, I said to Dean, I said, oh, where's the green room backstage area? He's like, oh, it's over here, and we're sharing it with some women. I went, all right, and he goes, yeah, I don't know what they're doing though, And so I went in. And there's two women in like these full body kind of, I don't know, like clear semi-see-through suits. And then another one who was like their manager or something. And they're all about, I don't know, mid-20s or whatever. And I was like, so what do you girls do? And they said, oh, well, we wear these disco balls and these outfits. And then we just sort of go out and like dance a bit and take photos. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, that's pretty much it. They were like, we're doing 3 sets. I was like, what do you mean sets? I was like, well, yeah, we just sort of go out. And sure enough, we did our set 7 till 8.
Go out, wave, say hello.
Literally that. So we go out and we're doing our set, and they start at 7. And they come out and they're literally wearing a disco ball on their head. And they're sort of dancing, and then they take photos of people, and then they just wander about a bit. And I was like, I bet you they're somehow on more money than us, because it's the most niche thing I've ever seen. They were probably on like $500 a night, And they got food and they got a parking space. I was going, Dean, why am I not getting this? This is bollocks, And they were going, you've got to come work for us. I was like, well, maybe for the right price, I will. I was like, can you even see through that? They're like, no, we can't really see through the disco balls. I was like, this is mental. But yeah, packed down on the road by like 8:20. But then London is mental. So getting out of London, I'm like, I've gone the wrong way, Jamie. I'm not going to lie to you, Went over the bridge twice, And we've just been this way. Yep, there's Big Ben again,
Yes, Jamie, don't worry.
Yeah.
I know I've made a mistake.
I think you've gone the wrong way, George. I know.
It's not easy to correct a mistake when driving in London. To go with the flow. Maybe see the sights again.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly. I said, let's enjoy the view because we're going to see it from different angles. But yeah, weird sort of gig, but a gig nonetheless. beyond that, I haven't really had many more interesting things. We're just getting ready for the weekend away with the Laney lot. The last.
Where's this up north? You're going up north and that?
We're going Newcastle. Then the Dundee gig has been cancelled. I'm not 100% sure how or why, because I don't fully read the group chat all the time.
But
it looks like something to do with the venue pulled out, and I think the venue's a bit shady, and it looks like other bands have had problems with it. And then when they ask for money, the venue changes its name and is like, "What? Why are you asking us for money?" You know. So, but thankfully Ben had done the tickets himself. You know, but like if you look it up, a lot of bands are like, "We never got paid from this venue." So now it looks like we're going to be doing just Newcastle and Edinburgh. But it's going to be a long old weekend, but a fun one nonetheless. I haven't really got anything else. I mean, your story was fantastic. The day the music died. You know?
Yeah, and Neil even said to me today, he said, "It's good for the podcast." Yeah, true.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it is. I'm off to Newcastle next week, actually.
Oh yeah, for the wedding.
For the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, weekend away.
Nice. Whenever something mental happens in the band, Jimmy or Chris will be like, "Oh, this will be on the pod." Jimmy now says, "Oh, I like to listen to your podcast to see how well I did on a gig or how the gig went." You know, he's like, just like to hear it from you. And Chris likes it because he gets the hard edit. You know, but yeah. Anyway.
We could wrap it up there then.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Yeah.
That's a lovely little episode for everyone's ears.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Get in touch, drumanddrummapod@gmail.com. Let us know if you've encountered a gig where, for you, the music died.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram @drumanddrummapodcast. Like and subscribe, whatever. Click the follow, share it, send everyone this show. It's great because I love playing drums. Yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for listening. George, pleasure.
See you a lot. Pleasure as always.
Enjoy your trip at the north. We shall see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Drum and Drummer. You can find us on Instagram @drumanddrummerpodcast. And you can send us an email to drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com. Remember, just pick up the sticks and twat it.